everyone, it's Catherine here from Budgeting My Way. Today I am a little bit ahead of schedule. When I'm filming this is actually before I get paid on the 20th, but I'm just going through and sorting out what I'm going to be doing so that I can go and get the cash out, which I'll do towards the end of this video, and then stuff my envelopes for my cash envelopes. So without any further ado, I'm going to start filling it out. This is my scrappy version, which was my prep. You need to do prep for budgeting. If you're going to fill these out and you want to do it on camera and make it look nice, do not try to do it on the hoof because it won't work. This is the third time of trying to film this video. That's how I know you need to do it in advance. So, for those of you who joined me for the last one, you can tell my voice is still not better. Oh, it's really annoying me now, but hopefully, and towards the end of this now, and hopefully my voice is going to come back to normal and not be quite so croaky. It's not squeaky anymore, which it was for a while. So this is for my paycheck, this is for my income, which comes in on the 20th of June, which is in a couple of days from when I'm filming this, and I've not got any other income that I'm budgeting to have come in. And then I've got bills that need to go out. So what am I budgeting for this time? I think this is the only, no, these are the only two non-regular payments that I need to pay. This one is a bill that's only paid once a year, which is to do with the lease of the house and the estate management or something, don't know. And this is the £200 that I'm transferring to my husband's account because he paid for some additional things that I would normally pay for. So we're just doing a little bit of a transfer between the two. And on the last one, this was part of his income. So I just need to make sure that it goes out of mine this time. And the rest are all routine. So I'm going to pop you into fast forward so you don't need to watch and listen to me ramble. Okay, so that's everything going out. I think the big difference this month, I just want to point out, is I really under budgeted for the account charges on my account. Last month they were a lot higher than I thought they were. So I'm querying that at the moment with the bank because I'm wondering if there's been a change to my account that I wasn't fully recognising or something that meant that they'd go up so significantly. So I'm budgeting for a higher amount. I'm hoping that it doesn't need to be that high this month, but at least if it's budgeted for, it doesn't come as a bit of a shock, because it came as a bit of a shock when it went out this month. So my cushion will be, I think we'll go for 46. That's what I've put on my little sheet after I've scribbled on it 60 times. And therefore, if I add all of those up, which I can't do because my camera is also my calculator, and my camera is currently recording you, so I can't do that. But if I do add it up, it comes to 1165, which leaves me with 1035. Okay, so this is where we decide what we're going to spend on our slightly more variable spending. So food, bear in mind we've already got some money that was put in at the last paycheck that we've not spent all of it, so I'm only budgeting at 540. Food is our worst category for spending. We spend far too much, but my aim for the next few weeks is to try and take as much stuff for my lunches and try and reduce the spend on food out at lunchtime whilst I'm at work. So that's my aim, to try and tackle that. Fun, we're only going to put 200 in because there's already been quite a lot gone into fun with the Metallica gig, etc., and so we're going to have to just rein it in a little bit for the rest of the month. Car, 50 because we need petrol now. House, 40. Our daughter, by the time we next get paid, she'll be just finishing for school holidays, so I imagine there'll be a few more expenses coming out for that. which leaves 930 and 105. And just like when I did the paycheck the other day, we're not paying much into our sinking funds this month. Just my birthday, which is going to be 5. Yeah, which leaves us with 105, 90 for July. Okay, 105, yeah, which leaves us 0. And I'm not paying any additional onto the next. My husband paid a little bit this month, so it's just the routine cost going out for that debt. I'm not paying any additional at this stage. I don't think that the money's there because we've had this extra cost come out and the additional transfer with having to have to move things around earlier in the month. So 2200 minus 1165 plus 930 plus 105 equals 0. Or at least it certainly should be, because I've added this up 6 times, so I'm pretty sure it works now. So that's it. I am now going to be able to go and take the money out of the bank. I'm going to need to take 930 plus 105 out in cash in order to stuff the envelopes, and I will be back very shortly for you once I have got the money and I can do the envelope stuffing. Okay, it's a whole other day. It's actually 2 days after I last filmed, and I've been to the bank, I've got money, got my sinking fund envelopes ready to stuff, got my cash envelopes ready to stuff. So here we go. I'm using the Paycheck bill tracker to see the amounts. So we'll start with the food and the fun. Now, still got some money, not huge amounts of money in the envelopes, on some of the envelopes. So there's a whole £5.50 left of that one. So we're going to add to that 540. 60, 80, 100, 40, 80, 220, 40, 60, 80, 320, 40, 60, 400. Lost count. Don't know if that was 400 or not. Let's do it again. Oh, concentrate, Catherine. It's been a long day at work today. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 40, 60, 80, 320, 40, 60, 80, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 540 into our food envelope. So, because it's an addition, income 540. So that makes it 545.50. Okay, so that's my food envelope done. Right, fun 200. Now this has still got quite a bit of money in it because my husband was very good and didn't spend all the money at the Metallica. So we should have 61.50. So 20, 40, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 61.50. Okay, and to this we are going to add 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Okay. So income 200, so that's 261.50. Okay, so that's food done. Just remembered me to just pop on there that I've done these. Right, car is it's a zero balance, so there's nothing in here because I spent £10 on petrol yesterday. So 20, 40. In fact, I'm just going to put a couple of tens in there. Might regret that later, but yeah. 20, 30, 40, 50 into car. Now, house has got £4 left in. 3, 4. So I'm going to put 40 in there. 40. Oops. All the pound coins has gone sideways. There we go. And this is why cash envelopes work a lot better in America, where they have $1 bills, whereas we don't. Have 1 or 2, and you end up with loads of change. Right, Maya should still have £10 in because we've not spent any money Maya this week, so she gets 60. 60. Okay. Let's see, I've still forgotten to do these. And miscellaneous should be 40, and there's nothing in that because we paid the window cleaner. So it's £40 into miscellaneous. Income, £40, which is a balance of £40. Okay. Now, I haven't got much to do on the sinking funds, but let's see. Brighton is £10. So let's see where we're up to with Brighton. 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. That's 95, not 105. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Don't know where I got 105. I knew it was wrong though. I don't quite know where I'd added that up in my head. So that's Brighton at 95. My birthday just gets another £5, so it should make it 30. So ideally we would get to £60 by somebody's birthday, but we started this late, so I've only got 30 for my birthday. Boo-hoo, never mind, it'll be better next year. And then the rest of it is all going into the July random savings envelope, which should be £90, and this is to help fund the fact that I'm going to be paid less in July and more in August because of the fact that I'm changing jobs. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I might do a little bit of changing around of the change just so that some of those notes are actually in some of the other envelopes, but I don't think I'll bother with that today. But that goes into there. So let's just finish off putting in the amounts that I did put in. Okay, so as today's the 20th, there's a couple of things I'll need to do online. I'll need to do the SIMARC 150. I'll need to transfer 200 to my husband's account. I need to top up the Go Henry, the Wise Pay and the Mersey Flow, and make the next payment. All the rest of it is actually automated, so I don't need to do anything with those. So actually I'm just going to put, just so I know I've got to do something with these ones, and I'll do those before the end of the day. I'm actually going to have to scale back on perhaps the Go Henry this month because my pay came through this morning and it's slightly less than I was expecting, only by about £20. So I'm thinking maybe I might do 60 to Wise Pay and say 50 to Go Henry, maybe do it that way. So I might have a fiddle with a couple of these figures later on, now that I know that I'm just £20 less than I was expecting. Unless there's anywhere else I can get some income from. I'm wondering, I might sell, I've got craft supplies that I might try and sell. That might help, just give me a little bit extra income. But yeah, I I think that's okay. So that's all of my envelope stuffed for the month. They're now a nice healthy weight. I'm not feeling like we're scrimping for pennies like we have been doing these last few weeks. But having said that, we're going to try and be really good. So my aim, as I said earlier in this video, when I was recording it a couple of days ago, is to take food for lunches and not having to buy ready prepared stuff as much. So tomorrow is helpful because I'm working from home, so I can eat directly out of the fridge. But I also need to go do some food shopping, etc. Probably, well, I'll have to do some tomorrow. I might send my husband tomorrow. But we'll probably do it on Saturday evening because I'm doing a charity walk overnight tomorrow night, so I probably won't want to go shopping tomorrow. After I finish work, I'll probably want to rest before I then set out at sort of 11 o'clock at night with 3 13-year-old girls to go and walk 6.5 miles. Probably not going to be the best thing to do is to go shopping first. So I might send my husband on that task tomorrow. When he's finished work, he can go and pick up the groceries for tea. But yeah, so our plan is to eat more economic lunches when we're at work in particular, and just try not to go a bit mad, really. I'm pleased that last month we managed to not dip into additional money. There was a couple of additional payments that I know have gone out of the account that we weren't expecting, or where we've had to use our card, where suddenly, you know, run out of petrol and didn't have the cash with me, kind of thing. That's had to happen. And because we were a bit low on money this month, we haven't been able to sort of fiddle it around and get it back into the account like I would like to. So the cushion has been used, but I think that's okay. That's what it's kind of there for. So I'm going to stop talking now and rambling. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do subscribe to see more. So until next time, oh, sorry, just press like if you liked it. It lets me and YouTube know that you liked what you've listened to and watched. But otherwise, subscribe to see more. And until next time, bye-bye.